Just how broken would it be if we were to effectively replace our tomes with 50 charge shrines on every single stage and start out with 100 wrenches, effectively making our 50 charge shrines per stage really souped up Chaos Tomes? Well, we are here to find that out. I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, here goes. This is either going to be incredibly easy or incredibly difficult, and I'm not honestly entirely sure which one. It just depends on what those charge shrines gives us. But as you guys heard in the intro, today's a little modded run. Reason being, I decided that I wanted to spice up the game a little bit. Ved is very slow to update the game, so we might as well figure out different random different random shit to do ourselves. But anyways, hello everybody and welcome to a Megabonk modded run. Yeah, we like the billion jumps. I'm hoping that we can hit some difficulty soon. That would be nice. But yeah, so I pretty much am doing this run because I want to see just simply how completely and utterly broken 100 wrenches is. However, yes, obviously, right? It is disgustingly broken. It's stupid, right? So, in response, we literally will not have any tomes. As you can see, none of our upgrades have had tomes so far, and that is simply because they are everything is disabled. We literally are hoping that the 50 charge shrines, which also obviously has the unintended side effect of we now have like 7 microwaves and, you know, a butt fuck ton of pots. Let's just, there we go. Let's just see how much we can truly push the game without the tomes, right? Because the tomes, everybody knows, the tomes are the most important part of the game. And as a result, what happens, right? What happens if you don't have tomes, but you have 50 charge shrines, which is pretty much having 50 levels of a Chaos Tome. But the Chaos Tome levels from these charge shrines, effectively, is fucking absurd, dude. It's absolutely ridiculous. What do we? I mean, just more XP gain is nice, yeah. I mean, difficulty is also nice, right? We need to get as many spawns as we possibly can, and then damage is beautiful. Okay, so this is a hot start. However, we will eventually begin kind of falling off in an absurd amount. I want to say around stage 2. I want to say that the run is not going to remain like totally free and totally easy. I think that at the beginning here it's going to be really good, but I'm not entirely sure how far we can push it, right? Because we're only going to have 50 charge shrines per level, right? And so we're damn near only running, you know what, let's get some movement speed going, and you know what, a scarf, why not? And I'm using these effectively just as my tomes, right? So let's see what happens. However, so far everything is fucking beautiful. I would absolutely adore a little bit more difficulty off of these, but if we don't hit it, I guess we just don't hit it, whatever. You know what, we'll go with Cursed Doll, and then let's see here. I suppose with the nice, I suppose we could also go ahead and our damage is only at 3.5, which actually is not that fucking much, dude. That's not that much. We need more levels, and by levels, I mean give me this charge shrine, baby. But yeah, I've decided, you know, let's do a few weird little modded runs. I think that the next one that I'll do is like a quote-unquote vanilla run. However, the only difference is unlimited banishes. See just how much you can break the game if you get to always choose whatever items that you get, right? So eventually your item pool will always just be whatever you want it to be. Attack speed is really broken, obviously, and I'm also very curious with all of these completely absurd stats, just how long are we going to be able to stay on stage 1 in overtime, right? Also, how fast are we going to be deleting these bosses? Obviously, it should be pretty quick, right? But it might not be. I'm not 100%. Okay, it's pretty fucking fast, guys. It's pretty fucking quick, dude. Obviously, XP gain there. We're already at 4.1, which is absurd. XP Tome, never even heard of her. Literally just never even heard of her. That is massively unfortunate. Holy shit. But the good news is here, this is very fun. Like, these types of things are quite refreshing. Ooh, Beefy Ring is really good when we hit, like, 700 fucking HP on a charge. Absolutely, on a charge shrine. You know what? Give me some more power-up drop chance, yeah? Because if we can get enough chests to drop, we can also kind of, like, skip needing keys. And we don't want to just give up on getting keys, right? We do want still, you know, keys. We should still play at least a little smart. There are also 7 microwaves. I'm just kind of focused more so on hitting my quote-unquote level ups here, which are, in fact, my, you know, my charge shrines. I'm also very curious how a run would go if I were to do this again, but my weapons can only be level 1, right? Like, you can only have the base form of weapons, no tomes, nothing, right? You only have what you have. You only get the initial weapons, but then they can never be, you know, they can never get past level 1. I'm not sure if I can figure out how to do that. I'm not sure, you know, I'm thinking about having a, you know, a modder kind of make some of these, who knows? Because I do have some cool ideas. I can't do them. I can't figure them the fuck out, dude. They're outrageous. Some of them more creative than the others. This one feels like one of the lower hanging fruit ones, but obviously just keep hitting all of our upgrades. We also are not running the pot, by the way. I don't think that we're running pot anyway. I don't remember if we are. And the reason being is I really want this to just be how broken are the charge shrines, right? Holy fuck, we might as well just turn on auto leveling at this point. Jesus. Because that is, that is disgusting. Holy shit. Yeah, the pickup range being 35 is a little atrocious, I gotta say. It's just a little fucked up. I gotta put it out there, man. I gotta put it out there. But maybe if we hit a Kevin here, we can be even quicker. Now that we're obviously just raking in as much XP as humanly possible, I also think that honor rules, I'm not going to hit any of the other microwaves. I think that the microwaves would completely, you know, break the run. But also, I mean, the entire run is already broken anyway, right? So, like, what's the point? Where's the harm in it, right? But anywho's, man, guys, I got some fucking fun stuff. First off, I want to say sorry, guys, for not posting. I was sick for 15 days, right? And then I kind of got out of the groove of recording Megabonk. I also ruined my fucking sleep schedule again, which was incredible, and now it's ruined again a different way. Ooh, thanks, media. I mean, power up drop chance, right? Because I think that I'm so focused on my charge shrines. Ow. I think that I'm so focused on my charge shrines, I'm just simply going to not really be going for too many chests. We should, obviously, we should, but I have other shit. And already 351% difficulty is beautiful, and that's still a banish. We're still going to be playing like your usual run. It's just we don't have tomes, and obviously, you know, we have 50 charge shrines and just a bunch of other random map shit going on. So, I suppose I just realized I could also technically, you know, that's still going to be really good. I could still technically go for... Yeah, I mean, I'm going to make the assumption that that's a good thing, right? Because if we don't hit luck on our charge shrines, we're never going to fucking scale. Even with the absurd stats. But I'm very curious. That's massive. I am very curious as to where this run will kind of end up, right? Obviously, stage 1 is going to be a breeze until we can start, you know, What the fuck? Okay. Until we can start, you know, I don't even remember what I was gonna say. I don't know. Guys, listen, it's 3 in the morning. It's 3 in the morning, bro. What do you want from me? We do have most of the good items. The one thing that is a base item that I did also toggle off, you know, besides my my tomes is, hold on, we have 8 more charge shrines to get through. Nice. I did end up toggling off Beacon. And the main reason for that is because I think that if I had Beacon in the mix and I gain even more, you know, even more charge shrines, because it's like a multiplier that's active right now, the shit would break, everything would break, and the game would probably become completely and utterly unplayable. Our size is already fucking absurd, by the way. Our size is absolutely disgusting. Our difficulty is really huge, too. There's still 3 more charge shrines. That's what we're going to go for. And then we will start focusing on chests. And then, obviously, wow, we are going to be absurdly fucking strong. We're going to be absurdly fucking strong. I do want to try to see if I can, maybe ramp up the difficulty immediately to 600%. Unfortunately, we're not seeing... Yeah, we're not seeing difficulty in these upgrades, which definitely kind of sucks. And also, we're probably going to be a max... we're going to be maxed out very, very, very soon. That's a Kevin, by the way, yeah. We're going to be maxed out on our weapons, and since we don't have tomes, there's, there's going to eventually be no more reason to even collect XP, because we obviously have no tomes. We're using the charge shrines as our, you know, pretty much just a really, really souped up Chaos Shrine. Chaos Shrine, what the fuck am I saying? Chaos Tome. At this point, I feel as though I should probably already just turn the effects off and just run around constantly. But now that we got all of the charge shrines out of the way, we can do a bunch of greed shrines, obviously. And then we still do want to grab as many chests as we possibly can. This is kind of fucking absurd, but ooh, that's a good item. Okay. But, you know, it's pretty good stuff. But anyways, boys, little bowling update. You guys haven't heard one in a while, right? I kind of stopped posting for like, I don't even know. I only posted twice this month so far, which is fucked up. By the way, there will also still be more normal runs. But that's, you know, come on. Every here and there, I want to spice it up a little bit. There's millions of people, or sorry, not millions. There's thousands of people, you know, doing normal runs, and some of those risotto runs looked pretty fun for me to do. So I'm like, fuck it, let's come up with some ideas and let's figure out something that we could do. We're already level 171. Unfortunately, I just have to take the power gloves. Yeah, this is probably a turn off the effects angle. So we're not going to really be getting any stronger from this point forward. We are going to be hoping that we get enough enough shit here to kind of greed out. I'm not sure how long we can greed out for. Oh yeah, bowling update. Sorry guys, bowling update. Fuck. So the bowling update is I bowled another 300 on Thursday. So on Thursday I bowled a 268. Then I bowled a 300. And then I bowled a 258 for an 826. And by the way, I threw 22 strikes in a fucking row for a 300. A 300 is 12 strikes in a row in one game. Game 1, 268, I had to go strike, 9 open, 10 strikes in a row, and then very next game, 12 strikes in a row. Fucking disgusting absurd. But it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. The good news is I could probably just immediately kill him. Yeah, okay, so we are fucking absurd. We are complete god mode right now. This is kind of reminiscent. I think that Dextog also did something similar to this, except I think it was just 15 charge shrines, and 100 wrenches. But he also had tomes. However, I think that he had the gold gain tome, so I'm not really sure what was up with that. But we're doing a little bit extra. We're doing a little bit extra with the fucking 50 charge shrines and a bunch of microwaves. Now, again, I'm gonna play by the kind of honor rule, and dude, I didn't think that I was gonna fucking kill him already. What the fuck? I didn't think that I was gonna kill him like that. Okay. I'm telling you guys though, eventually the enemies are going to outscale me. What's crazy is, dare I say, we're probably not even gonna get past like 800k. I want to say it's not even an 800k run, but anyway, yeah. The enemies will eventually outscale us. I know that for sure. I'm just not sure when. And then again, I'm gonna play by honor rules. Just say that like each map only has 2 microwaves, just because again, I can't really figure out how the fuck to get the microwaves and the pots to not be affected by the shit that I'm doing. Hey, I do have a pot enabled. Interesting. I thought that I had that disabled. My bad. I wonder if I had the... Oh, I must have just the wizard's hat enabled or disabled. That makes way more sense. But you know the rules. We are going to go ahead, run around, grab a shitload of chests. Hopefully we could get... Jesus. Hopefully we could get a decent number of them. Because we need to see just how far we could push this. Also, I saw that Risotto did a modded run where he had all the weapons. And I immediately knew how that was going to go. Simply because of Space Noodle. Bro, Space Noodle is a fuck. Space Noodle is so fucking bad. This is absurd. Space Noodle is so fucking bad. This is one of those types of times where I'm like, okay guys, it's a modded run, so even though I'm like really overpowered, if the items aren't right, then, you know, shit's wrong. But the items are very right now. So, hell yeah. Okay, we have another chest. Oh, another beefy ring is so fucking big, dude. Oh my god, the beefy ring is so beautiful. I think that it's already time to turn the effects off, I'm not gonna lie. Easy. So we're only at 391% difficulty. I kind of want a little bit more. I want to be able to get 600% very, very easily on the next stage. And so that's a few greed shrine hits, obviously. But we also need to... We also need to hit some of these greed shrines. I said greed shrine hits next stage. I meant charge shrines. Alright, charge shrines. There we go. Fuck. That's just not useful even in the slightest. Okay. You know what's really weird? On my, on my OBS, the game looks smoother than on my main monitor. I'm not sure why that is. That's so fucking strange. That is very bizarre. I've never seen that before. So we're kind of sitting pretty. This is already getting a little fucked, right? I believe the next stage should get harder. I would imagine that it gets harder. Eventually, we need to get outscaled, right? It's actually a little funny that a few of these guys are getting pretty goddamn close to me. Some of these dudes are actually getting pretty near me. Where power-up drop chance being 2.5 is definitely fucking showing, that is for sure. Hey, another wrench! That's definitely gonna help. Oh, definitely. Okay, so they're really getting close now. Our stats being this fucking absurd, and them actually genuinely getting a little bit close to us, is kind of insane to me. Holy shit. I was expected to be like, oh yeah, 20 minutes passed, guys. This is no issue. We're getting 1 million. Holy fuck, this is crazy. The scaling in this game is fucking crazy, but also you have to think about it, right? I'm not getting any stronger. if I were actually leveling up here, I'd be getting stronger. I have just the 50 charge shrines, like the 50 super levels every single stage, and then that's it. Then I'm done. I totally plateau. What also sucks that we don't have a Zawardo, and because of how... Oh my god. Oh, okay, fuck that, I'm leaving. Okay. Again, another 50 charge shrines to get through. Hopefully we can, we will get all of them. Another key, obviously. Jesus! We didn't even make it to 12 minutes. That's fucking crazy. That is legitimately insane to me. The fact that we didn't hit 12 minutes there is fucking crazy. Yeah, we need some more luck. You know, our numbers are looking okay, but they're not quite doing it. They're not quite doing it for me. But, holy shit, I am genuinely amazed. So you have to think, right? There are people that have gotten to, like, 12 minutes on stage 1. Maxed fully out. And those are legitimate, normal-ass runs. Like, look at Mr. Swagon's video where he ended up getting, like, max level or some shit on stage 1. That shit's fucking crazy, dude. The amount of power that you could get with a really lucky run is genuinely disgusting. But we are still trying to hunt for our difficulty hits. Ooh. And then also luck. That's kind of what I want. I just want those two. Attack speed still, simply because it is really, really fucking good with the shotgun. The shotgun is incredibly... Okay, we're at 102 wrenches. The shotgun is incredibly, outrageously stupid. There's really no better way to put it with attack speed. Still, there is... Ooh, okay, well, the damage is still good, but we want difficulty. Again, attack speed is way too good to pass up on. And there are 5 boss curses. And also, this is one thing that I was thinking about. If we don't hit enough luck on our... We'll just hit the elites. If we don't hit enough luck on... Nice. On our... These... we will end up with terribly shit items. And because we have terribly shit items, right, we only have commons right now. Ooh. Okay, we're already maxed out. You very well could make a case for, like, yeah, the run will be fucked because of the... He had 6-7, by the way. I don't want to be that guy to keep pointing that fucking number out. But the number was numbering... Ooh, another wrench. You know what? More difficulty probably never hurt anybody, right? Maybe that's the thing. I'll always hit the difficulty every single time it shows up. So obviously, shit's gonna be pretty simple, but we're going to start running out of items. And once we start running out of items... Okay, nice. And running out of our quote-unquote levels here, our charge shrines. Okay, luck is great. Oh, attack speed is so fucking cute. Crit damage is so cute too. Holy shit. Okay. Okay, this is absurd. Maybe we should revisit this in the future with not 50 charge shrines, because I think it's the quantity of these things is a little fucking crazy. Alright, a little insane. And if you guys do want to figure out how I do this run, this specific run, I will tell you guys which mods are used, what I did, and kind of just how to do it. Because I feel like if you do modded runs but don't tell people how to do the similar thing that you've done... Fuck, I should have banished that. That's just stupid, man. Just, like, fucking tell people. Hey, there we go. Oh, yeah. But anyway, we need our... we have 20 more charge shrines to get through. Damage to elites is probably better there. Obviously, duration is absurd. And we finally hit another boss curse. And... dude, I'm... comment down below. You know what? Let's do a little call to action type shit here. Alright? But I am actually curious. What do you guys think the final count... ooh. The final count for kills in this run is going to be? I am saying... I'm on record, I'm saying it, 850. 850, well, the items are kind of shit. 850,000. 850,000. You know, for the amount of luck that we have, we're not really getting lucky on the items. I've had many runs where my luck is lower and I end up getting better items, but that's just sometimes how she goes, man. Unfortunately, that's a huge amount of damage. Obviously, gold gain is really fucking good, obviously, so I can grab some fucking chests. Idle juice is beautiful. That does allow us to sit inside of a corner for a little bit. We do need a Zawardo. It's crazy to say, but we still do need a Zawardo so we can greed the fuck out. So generally speaking, it seems like the casual mobs are never going to be able to hit me. But that's okay. Hey, another wrench. We're at 104. Yeah, crit damage is just way too good there. Also, the amount of size hits that we're going to end up taking home on the charge shrines is just disgusting for our holy book, for our... that might be it. Is that the only thing that... wow. Okay. No, it can't be just the charge shrine is the only... the spicy meatball. There we go. Spicy meatball. I guess electric plug. I don't think that it really matters too much. Yeah, I mean, another beef ring is way too good here, right? However, now I'm curious. Like, this stage, we should be able... we should be able to last to 12 minutes. Like, at a minimum, dude. At a fucking... yeah, the pot's still good here. It's gonna suck when we don't hit an anvil, but, you know, it is what it is. We'll go projectile count just because, again, we don't have too many legendary items, so all I want is even more projectiles. So then, potentially speaking, the lightning orb will proc more, right? There is apparently a tick limit to the game. I've heard from only one guy, to be fair, only one guy, that if you get more than 2 OP lamps, they don't really do anything. I think that's a load of bullshit, and I'm pretty sure some modders have tested, and they're like, yeah, it seems as though OP lamp might be on its, like, own weird game tick limit thing. I have no fucking idea the specifics of it. Either way, shit's fine. Shit's fine. So we still have, let's see here, we have 7 more. Yeah, Ice Cube is beautiful just for the damage. Again, we do not have any good items whatsoever, so we do want those. Gold gain, obviously, so then I can up all the chests, even though we have 1,000,000 keys. And it seems as though, I don't know, 100 wrenches and a billion million of these charge shrines is seemingly doing the trick when it comes to tomes, which is kind of, dude, when you think about it, it's kind of a cool way to play the game where instead of actually getting like levels, ooh, nice, you are kind of hoping that your map elements give you the strength and the power to carry on. Okay, it's gonna be huge. It's another beef ring. It's gonna be huge. Thank you very much. And right back to the shitter we go. That's it. Oh, they're the fucking... oh, I'm stupid. There it is. Yeah, we'll hit more luck again. There's no reason not to hit these Magna Shrines just because blah, blah, blah. Also, can I just say, having this much movement speed is so fucking good because it makes me feel as though I am going to save my mouse wheel. Because again, as everybody knows, as I've mentioned a few... no, not Anvil. Holy Book, nice. As I have mentioned a few times, just a few. I use my... Sure. I use my my mouse wheel to jump. I use my mouse wheel to jump in many games. So if it's possible to jump using the mouse wheel, more than likely in that specific game, I have just rebounded to mouse wheel down. Nice. Okay, now we can greed the fuck out. So there is still a shard shrine right here, a shard shrine. And then once we get this one and then the final one, we're done. We will no longer get any stronger whatsoever. It's also very fun having to track down these fucking these stupid ass shrines. I think that's fun, dude. Like, I don't know, you could make a game mode out of this. It'd be cool if there were custom game modes and like game rules that you could adjust before you start a run, right? Like combining two characters' passives, as I saw in a Risotto video, or which also I want to do that. I got an idea cooking up. I already had one. Fuck. I just realized that. Nice. 703 is treating me quite right, dude. 705 is treating me quite right, dude. And that's a banish. But I don't know, dude. Just having, like, those types of debug tools just inside of the game is so fucking cool. Just having those be, like, an actual thing that you can just simply do. Also, I believe that Kevin... I don't want to say that he's bugged, but there's apparently something potentially wrong with how Kevin is working. I only very briefly read over it. Apparently he is not souping up the damage of Holy Book all that much past, I think, 4 of them, unfortunately. Also, we are now in the stage of the game where we just get a million billion bajillion beefy rings, and then we're very, very content with everything. All right, we're very happy with everything. No, fuck, no, the golden shield's gonna get fucked by the shield. What is my power multiplier? Oh, it's only 1.0, because I don't have a Chaos Tome, so it's not gonna be randomly hit. I get to choose. Also, it'd be neat if you get to choose what you got off the Chaos Tome. That's obviously broken, right? That's obviously fucking absurdly broken, but it'd be neat. It'd be a cool little thing. Again, maybe do some game rule things. Make it so that you can actually fuck around with game rules and then blah, 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 which would be neat. Goddamn, 735 is treating me right. What the fuck? Hey, spicy meatballs. Sweet. So that is the only spicy meatball that we need. So if we get the other one, we're just going to immediately banish it. And then because we banished it, we will have no more... you know, everything in the chest is just simply what we get. I'm still saying 850. 850. Think about that. I'm gonna sneeze. Guys, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, I'm holding it back. Fuck. Ow. Dude, I hate sneezing. Oh my god. I always talk about if I were God, the first order of business that I would do... Oh, my credit card. The first fucking order of business that I would do, immediately patch out sneezing. We don't need it anymore. Sweet, that was perfect. Those are actually pretty much the most ideal items that could have gotten stolen from my inventory there. Another lightning orb is fucking juicy, dude. Oh my god. Now where's Bush? I want to fuck that guy up. Yeah, anyway, dude, if I was God for one day, there would be some changes around here. All right, let me tell you what. There would be some fucking modifications. All right, some minor changes, okay? Sneezing, patch it out. Guess what? Also, your nose is never runny. It's never, like, itchy. Everything works out. And I'm very biased for this because I am a fine Italian-American gentleman that has a colossal fucking nose. Many people that have seen me confuse me with a Jew. I am not a Jew. I mean, yeah, I'm still getting a few levels there. But yeah. You know what? Nope, because the honor rule. The honor rule. I can't do it. Also, dude, because I was still sick for my birthday, my dad and I never went to the pinball place. Oh, I'm pissed, bro. I also never went to an estate sale that I meant to. Oh, fuck, guys. I got a big-ass TV. I got a 1983 Zenith System 3, and maybe I'll put a picture up if I remember to. If I remember to. Okay, if there's no photo right here, I forgot to put it while I was editing. Okay? However, it's a really cool TV. And let me tell you, was that a bitch and a half to get up the second story stairs of the apartment. Okay? Holy fuck. These guys are gonna, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm gonna swallow these guys. Go ahead, eat up all of these chests, and then obviously just sit in a corner. Honestly, maybe we just open up every single chest we can. We'll probably max out the chests on this stage as well. We do have 19 fucking keys, which is a pretty stupid number. I cannot lie, that is a pretty dumb-ass number at the fact that we did luck our way into numerous keys, and obviously the double white microwave at the start, which is kind of, I guess, I claimed these 2 microwaves for Agartha. Here we go. But anyways, dude, that TV was a pain in the fucking dick. There's another key. A pain in the fucking dick, bro, to get up those stairs. It was vile. It was fucking evil, brother. It was fucking terrible, man. It was terrible. But all things work out quite well, so, you know, who cares? But anywho's, now all I need to do is do a little chest opening montage, I suppose. Sit up in a corner, see how many kills we get, and then be very, very happy with what we got. Oh. Boom. Okay. Not bad. I'm really just hoping to hit the other spicy meatball so then I can banish it and then be done with chest animations. Let's see here. We've already cleared out. I mean, again, my luck isn't getting any higher, right? My luck is not getting any higher because the green credit card got eaten out of my inventory. But our luck number is at a really fucking hot amount. We're getting a decent spread of just every single quality item that we possibly can, which is a very good thing. However, 28,900 is getting a little expensive. Then again, I do have a gold gain stat of like... nice. Fucking nice. Moldy cheese. Gross. Dude, that reminds me. Bro, I ate the moldiest salami at one point, and I must be dilt? Yeah, I'm retarded. I must be I did it again. I can't talk. I talk for a living and I can't talk. I must be built different. Dude, I almost fucking did. Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind. I almost did it again. I must be built different. There we go. Because I oh, no, the beer. Because, dude, I was eating it. I left a piece of salami inside of a cupboard for like a week after opening it. So I was like, oh, it doesn't say that you have to refrigerate. It turns out after you open them, you should probably refrigerate them. But I was like, oh, dude, it doesn't fucking say it, so who cares, right? Who gives a shit? So I was eating it, and I was like, man, this shit, I don't remember it being this hard. And so I was eating about half of it. And then the other half was really mushy. And the second that I bit down and it was mushy, and then I swallowed, and it dawned upon me where I went, wait a minute, half of the texture is this, and the other half is the polar opposite. Oh, fuck, dude, that's probably not good. And, yeah, so I threw that away. Never got sick from that, by the way. I guess sick if a fucking child coughs on me, but, you know, I eat quite possibly rotten fucking meat and nothing happens to me, so isn't that wonderful? But, you know, it is what it is. Who knows? I don't know, man. I don't know. Where the fuck is his final chest? I found it. I found it. I got it. Yeah, dude. Anyway, the 100 wrenches is kind of kicking ass. Our damage is only at 193.8, which is still, again, that is not a good amount. That's not an amount that would be like, oh, dude, we're gonna live to like fucking 15 minutes, brother. We're gonna live to 15 minutes. No, man, we're gonna fucking keel over and die. Also, I was talking to one of my buddies. He's also a content creator. Him and I are both content creators in the Hearthstone space. And I was talking to him about how some of my viewers think that I sound like Randall from Clerks 2. Because we were talking about Clerks. And he goes, oh, yeah, I never really thought of that, but yeah, you do. So fuck you, whoever that was. Now it's stuck in my head permanently that I apparently sound like fucking Randall from Clerks. So you're a dick, whoever that was. I don't remember who that was. So, dude, I'm scrolling Twitter as I normally do whenever I'm at the, you know, in this stage. I, no joke, just saw a random fucking video of a Vietnamese worker being sucked up by a wood chipper. Because they were standing on the conveyor belt, scooping up wood. How many fucking chests are here? Jesus Christ, how many chests are there? Scooping up wood while standing on the conveyor belt that is currently moving the shit to the fucking wood chipper, and I just watch that person just get sucked up like they were nothing. That's crazy. What the fuck, dude? You know, maybe OSHA isn't that bad, bro. Maybe the OSHA safety features are not that bad. Fucking, like, what the fuck, dude? Ooh, an ice cube. Hey, sweet. So we picked one up already at 2.6 size, so we can banish this, and now our animations should be all gone. Boom. Swag as fuck. Alright, I assume that I can stand here for probably like another 15 minutes. And, yeah. Or sorry, until like 15 minutes, I meant. Alright, so as I said, I figured about around 15-minute mark, shit would get a little bit real. Our health has dropped a fuck ton, which has resulted in our overheal has stopped kicking, which has resulted again in our damage dropping. And because we are stagnating in levels, right, or, you know, power, because all of our power comes from our fucking charge shrines, we kind of gotta leave, man. We gotta get the fuck out of here, dude. We gotta get the fuck out of here. I don't know, man. Yeah, it's almost time to go. I'm not gonna lie. There's I mean, I'll grab one more chest. Oh, fucking burger. Oh, that's just not good at all. Yeah, it's just about go time. You know, fuck it, it's go time now. I'm not gonna risk it. I know that I have Zawardos, but I don't really want to risk the potential chance of, like, the enemies getting stuck on top of me. So, we are out of here. But anyway, the rule remains the same. Still go and try and find all of our boss... Fucking, that pot was annoying me. Try and grab all of our boss curses, if we can. Hopefully we can. That's kind of what I'm loving, if possible. And it would appear as though the question has been in fact answered. This number of ooh, yeah, beefy me. The number of charge shrines and wrenches is in fact pretty fucking absurdly broken. Absurdly broken. But what's also insane to note is I'm not able to stay after, or, you know, Jesus, I'm retarded. Trunk plate's probably better here, especially since we're lacking lifesteal. I'm not able to stay after the final swarm quite as long as some of the most godly god runs, which is such a crazy fucking statement, right? I have over 100 wrenches. Over 100 wrenches. I am just eating upgrade after upgrade after upgrade. But it's just not quite enough. You know what? Maybe I should have grabbed the lifesteal there. Yeah, more than likely I should have grabbed the lifesteal there. I have no idea where these other two are, which really sucks because, oh, there's one. So then where's the final one? I also don't want, more difficulty. I think does actually affect shit. I'm not 100% on that, though. What I do need to do is find that final fucking thing. The final boss curse. Use it. Idle juice is probably better here, right? Because I haven't really gotten too many of them. Where are my free chesties? Oh, that fucking crit damage is massive. Oh my god. Hey, there's our final boss curse. Awesome. So, it is just your standard stage 3, right? We are going to be grabbing as many, as many chests as we possibly can, which is, it's obviously going to be all the chests. But again, we don't really have the craziest amount of luck, and we don't really have the greatest way to increase our luck by a massive amount. Our XP gain is not quite maxed out yet, but it doesn't really matter there. So yeah, just overall pretty easy, simple shit here. I mean, crit chance is always good, even though we are super crazy fucking overcapped on crit here. Duration is very good. Gold gain is probably the play here. Honestly, gold gain is probably not the play. I do like crit damage, so I'm going to keep hitting it. Beefy ring, obviously, and then anytime that a power-up drop chance shows up, that's kind of what we want as well. You know, I skipped out on a few of them, and now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, fuck, dude. I need as many chests as I can possibly get here, brother. I need a little bit of fucking everything. Giant fork, beautiful. We do need to use up our final refresh. I always, like, dude, I always hate when I don't use up my, all of my refreshes. I don't know what it is about it, but it fucking pisses me off, dude. It pisses me off. But all of these are good. All of these are fucking good. We'll just do the Holy Book and then try to get our happy little ass all the way over here. I do want to hit probably one more luck. Charge Shrine upgrade. We do have 30, so it's effectively 30 of our levels. And then we're fully just done. All right, cue the montage of me clicking charge shrines. Meh. All of those suck. Oh no, another beer! Fuck, dude. Come on, man. Come on. All right, that was the final shrine. And now it's just time for our chest. So we literally cannot get any more luck. We are out of charge shrines. We are, we don't have a green credit card on us. And as a result, we really don't have much else to wait for. So we might as well just bust open every single one of these chests. That was a fucking juicy triple beefy ring all in a row, which is kind of nice. And now at this point, it is again just chest time. You know, it's kind of fucked that our chest prices are this high, considering we have 21 fucking keys, dude. And we have so many chests left. What just happened? Why is there no enemies spawning? What the fuck was that? That was weird. Alright, there's only one more chest and final chest for 609,156 fucking gold. And it was a campfire. Yeah, okay, dude. Well, you already know what time it is. It's now time to sit in a corner. And what's fucked to say is, even with the crazy stats from the charge shrine, this is still not going to beat like a common god like legitimate run that players like C-Stan put up, or Rock, or Anora. Fucking crazy numbers that those people put up, man. Absolutely insane. Alright, well, I suppose I better grab these, like, million fucking chests. I don't want to... Fuck. I was like, I don't really want to touch the other stuff, but I guess I gotta touch the other stuff. Oh, man. I should have stood somewhere else. Okay, so we lost most of the good stuff except the rages, which is very good. The rages are fucking great to keep. Sucks that we lost the nuke, though. I will say that much. I will say that much. Oh, fuck, we have 6 beers? Oh, no. Dude, our health is subtracted by 30%. Our fucking beefy rings are being massacred. We do have 76 of them, though. So, you know, everything evens out in the end. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I wasn't expecting to be standing here still, so I think that we definitely beat the 850. Realistically, we beat the 850, no doubt in my fucking mind. We would probably be sitting at... Oh my god, we'd probably be sitting at like 28k damage right now if we didn't have 6 goddamn beers. We now have a rage, a billion credit cards. Or not credit cards, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, beaver rings. And oh shit, they actually took my shield when I ran into them. Huh. Interesting. Well, our power multiplier is 5.3, so this rage is going to last a very long time. I cannot believe that I got a slippery ring. I also can't believe that my luck is under 1,000 at this stage. That is fucking insane. That being said, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this rage, and I'm just going to sprint to the portal, because the game is... the game's looking a little unstable. The game's looking like it's chugging a little bit. I mean, as a result, I don't want it to fucking crash before I get done with my shit here. So, I'm probably gonna leave at around 625, I would say. Yeah, 625 sounds like a good number. And then that's probably way above 850, probably like a 900. So think about this. The world record, I think the world record right now is like 905, somewhere around there. It took me having 100 wrenches and 50 charge shrines per stage. Imagine how much more broken this would be with fucking tomes, by the way. To even get near that amount. The duration strat is... Like, the duration build is genuinely disgusting. That shit is fucking disgusting if you get it. Yeah, right now it's pretty much just Holy Book killing shit. That's why you see them all dying in pulses. Yeah, massive pulses of damage here. Yeah, we only have 12k damage, so I'm amazed that we're even still alive at this stage. I think it's mainly just because we have 13 Holy Books. I'm not gonna lie. I'm about 90% sure it's just because the Holy Books with the orbs and cubes and whatnot. Obviously the damage stat is nice, 10 big bonks is nice. But it's probably just cubes, lorbs, fork, and holy book with the 4 Kevins that's keeping us in here. However, it is oh, shield is gone. It is about that time for me to head on to the next stage at 630,000. So this boss is going to get one shot, and then obviously we're just going to sit here for like 20 minutes while we just AFK and gain a million billion bajillion kills. And it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. So, I guess we did actually answer the question, just how broken is 100 wrenches and 50 charge shrines per level? Yeah, answer is pretty fucking absurd. Pretty crazy. Even though we replaced our tomes, and tomes are the most powerful thing in the game, we did replace our tomes with the charge shrines effectively, but the fact that it was, you know, every single charge shrine was giving like 750% enhanced rewards, and there were 50 charge shrines on each stage. Yeah, I don't think you need tomes at that point, man. I don't think you need tomes at all. So, you know, pretty broken. Pretty broken. I'll come back when we die. Alright, so obviously you guys can see that there's about a million fucking chests around. So, let's try and collect all of them as fast as we can. The power-up drop chance being 5.8 is a little disgusting, man. I can't lie. Alright, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, now the best part of this is the fact that I have no idea what I just got. I was not paying attention. What the fuck? Oh. I was not paying attention to my items whatsoever. And so, Jesus, when you're that fast, that's terrible. Yeah, I have no idea what I just got. I have no idea if any of that shit was helpful. But we do have 99 beefy rings, which is absolutely stupid as fuck. But now I'm just going to sit here again. Alright, so we are just about to pass what I figured we would... I think not. I think I didn't think that we would get past this, but 850. So I think that 50 charge shrines. I think it was more so the amount of charge shrines that I had was absolutely fucking stupid. The amount of charge shrines is definitely what pushed the run a little bit too far. For sure. I don't think that it was even the 100 wrenches. I think it was more so those in tandem with each other, but it was definitely the fucking charge shrines, dude. It was definitely the charge shrines. However, it was still pretty fun running around, essentially collecting my levels. But again, if you guys have any things you want to see, please go ahead, comment down below. I would love to maybe visit them if I can, if it's within my capabilities. And yeah. Also, the second that one of my Zonias pops, or one of my Zawardos pops, I'm just gonna press the leave button because I don't want to wait for 8 of them to pop. I'm just gonna let one do it and then be like, okay, guys, that's where we would normally die. So easy. Well, we have 63,000 damage, even with 7 beers. That's mainly because of the idle juice. The second that I move, yeah, it drops down a massive amount. And then, obviously, you know, now that it's dropped down a massive amount, we won't be killing anything, which is perfectly fine because it is currently 5:25 in the morning. And I kind of want to go to bed. So I'm just going to collect a bunch of these chests here. Okay, I guess I'm not going to get that one. And then probably just use the leave button over here. I'm not going to lie, dude. This is absurd. 118 beefy rings. We actually ended up with more beefy rings than we did wrenches, which I find a little funny. Yeah, that's it. So we're just going to call it at 950,000. But we did, in fact, again, as I previously said, answer the question. How broken can you make charge shrines if it's 50 charge shrines, 100 wrenches, but no tomes? Obviously, pretty fucking broken. Let's grab one more for the road. It was a beef ring. 119 beef rings. We take those. But anyways, as per usual, I hope you guys did, in fact, enjoy. I'm very curious what the damage numbers look like. Big Zeg 7. Oh mein Gott. Es ist so stark. Anyways, not too shabby. Ice Cube. Again, dude, guys, this thing's fucking awesome, by the way. Yeah, so overall, holy book, holy fuck. Spicy meatball, yeah. Of course, shotgun, katana, you know, the usuals. I'm amazed that the revolver was that shit. Power gloves beat it. But I do hope you guys enjoyed, as per usual, and if you guys want to know how I did this, I am using the mod called Bonk Tuner, and I just changed the shrine and pot count to 3.3x to get to 50 charge shrines, and then to just get the items at the start of the round, I was using Megabonk Plus, which allows you to set a hotkey to add items to your inventory, and just press Z, and give me 100 wrenches. So, that is how I did it, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Please, if you guys have any other ideas for weird modded runs that you guys want to see, please leave them down below, and maybe even leave a nice comment. Helps out a little bit. Like, and if you guys enjoyed and want to see more, click that subscribe button. But, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah.